Hey everyone, it's Misty here from TheJollyFatElf. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy New Year. I'm filming this on the 31st. This is a great day because it's my 16th wedding anniversary, and it's a boo day because we have to spend $1,500 on our car. So that's kind of been the story of my life the last few months. So you are due, this is a long overdue update, and I apologize for that. But it's been a struggle. So I'm going to try to keep this video as positive as possible, but I also want to be real with you guys. So if you're new here and into my channel, hey, hi, hello. I had a C2 to T2 fusion on May 23rd. So I'm just at like 7 months out from having this huge major surgery, and healing isn't going as I anticipated. So this was a spinal cord decompression, basically. My spinal cord was severely, it was wavy. My spinal cord was wavy. That's what we're dealing with. And once the spinal cord is damaged, it's damaged. There's no repairing it. There's no getting it back. There's no any of that. And I'm sure, hopefully they're working on it. But as we stand right now, there's not really much I can do other than decompress it. So healing isn't going as I thought it would. I am probably, someone asked me on my Misty channel if I'm at 100%. No, I'd say I'm at a good 35%. And it's frustrating, and I'm trying to listen to my body and not listen to my brain. Because my brain is just like, I'm dealing with my depression for sure. And I have a therapist. I have a really good therapist. So I'm working on healing my inner child. I have a lot of trauma with this surgery, and I've only made one card since having surgery. It's one of the best cards I've ever made. I can't share it with you yet. It's a surprise. Hopefully I can share that with you in the next few weeks. But I haven't sat down and done another card since, because it's a lot. It's a lot physically, and it's a lot emotionally. And like I said, I don't want to make this I don't want this video to be a downer, but again, it's my real life. I've been struggling, and like an idiot, I started hormone replacement therapy because I'm in menopause. No, you have to be in a really good spot mentally for that for that, because I feel like I should have waited a year. Once you have surgery, like your body is healing from the actual trauma, because that's what surgery is. It's trauma to your body. But your brain also has to heal too from the anesthesia. So adding on hormone replacement therapy was just a really bad idea on my part. I regret that more than anything I've done this year. But it is what it is. I did it. I learned my lesson. The next time I try it, we're going to have to start on a much smaller dose. The issue is, and trigger warning for this, estrogen can cause binge eating disorders in women. I've been working on that. I've had one since I was 9 years old. And so I had pretty much put that to rest. And this said, oh, contramorpher. And I remember eating an entire medium pizza and going, what is happening? I'm on a GLP-1. That shouldn't be possible. And number two, it's like, okay, why am I doing this? And all signs pointed back to the hormone replacement therapy. So I stopped that after about 6 weeks. And it took a good month for me to come down off of that. So it's been tough. It's been really tough. And the holidays were hard. I really wanted to decorate. Rob just didn't have time. He worked probably 70 hours a week every week in November. And he finally got the first week of December off, and I had a couple of doctor's appointments, and it just got too busy to decorate. And he wants the tree down by New Year's, and I'm like, I don't want to decorate just to leave it up for a couple of weeks. So I had to skip on that. So Christmas was just another day. It felt like summer because it was like 80 degrees here. It's the 15th anniversary. Those of you who've been with me, 15 years ago was that tornado, which is bananas. Not 15 years ago. 10 years ago was that tornado, which is bananas. Like I said, this is our 16th wedding anniversary. The last 9 years have been some of the hardest in either of our lives. And I'm just blessed that he has stuck around, because it's been hard on me, but it's been probably even harder on him because he feels helpless. There's not much he can do. With this surgery, they said I'd probably get 70%. I'm at 25% relief, 25% if even. And the relief is muscle weakness and just get my mobility back. And that's just not happening yet. I am going to do a video on my At Home with Misty channel that talks about my word of the year and talks about, well, maybe I'll share it on both channels. Maybe I'll do it on both channels. That'll be the next video you see from me. So it's been rough around here, and I have felt isolated, and I have felt alone, and I have felt disappointed and depressed and just everything, because I feel like this surgery has taken everything from me and it hasn't given me much back. I really had no choice though. It wasn't like it was elective. It was either this or go in a wheelchair. That's the level of spinal cord damage we're talking about. So I've had some new types of nerve pain develop. I developed I don't know what, let's talk about 2026. I don't know. I see my hand surgeon on January the 8th or the 9th. Once I have that appointment, I'll know more, because I don't know how well you're going to be able to see, because I have so much light, I can't see what's happening. This is my knuckle. This is a bone spur, and it is huge. It's bigger than a quarter. Like it's like a little, like, not ping pong size, but it's a marble size. It's huge. And it's on the nerve and the tendon, I think. So I go see my hand surgeon on the 8th or 9th. And we're going to have to do something about it. Take it off. I don't know what that's going to entail. So I have a feeling that I'm going to not have the use of my hand for a while. Which is disappointing, because like I want to set up my bullet journal, because I have so many like plans and things that I want to do in 2026 that I want to document so I can celebrate and have milestones, etc. So it's frustrating. I want to get back to crafting. I have so much new stamps. Michelle has been selling me her Clearly Besotted stamps. And I bought the new Hello Bluebird holiday release. And like, I haven't had the opportunity to sit down and play. And I won't, because we're redoing my craft room. I'm not losing any furniture, but I gained furniture. You can see this. This is my kind of strawberry shortcake area. I'll pop up a picture, but I'm kind of changing everything in here to be strawberry shortcake. So Rob and I are going to do that over his break. He's currently on vacation. And one area we're going to do is my crafting area. I'm going to take what wall art that I have up now. I'm going to take that down. The only way I can do that though is to completely dismantle my crafting desk. So that's going to take me a good 3 days to get that done. We're going to do the same thing above my computer. I've done the same thing on top of this bookcase. Like I said, I'll do a new craft room tour at some point. So yeah, I haven't had the physical ability to craft. I haven't had the mental capacity to get in here and create. And I miss it. I miss it so very much. And it's just been a really hard year. And I am someone who turtles. I call it turtling. It's just basically I go in my shell. I'm pretty sure that's a childhood trauma response, because you weren't able to express your emotions growing up. So that's something that I have a therapist. We're working on healing my inner child. Like, there's so much work happening behind the scenes that it almost feels like anything else is impossible. I also have this feeling of, I don't know, like I'm trying to leave hustle culture behind. That's one of the things I want to leave behind in 2025, is this feeling, and I think it's mostly probably Americans, that you have to be productive and you have to be go in order to deserve a spot, to take up space. And that's just not true. And I'm trying to get away from that. I'm trying, like, oh, I have to film. No, I would like to film. Like, this isn't a job for me. I don't make any money from this YouTube channel. I know that's very surprising. But between my 3 channels that are monetized, even when I'm posting regularly, I maybe make $100 a month. So this isn't any kind of income for me. But it is an escape for me. It is a way to build community for me. It is a way to share my love of coloring and card making, etc. And I feel like that's a part of me that's missing, that I want back desperately. Unfortunately, I'm just not there yet. And I appreciate, I've had a couple of people reach out, and I really do appreciate you guys thinking of me and hope, wondering what's going on, etc. And I apologize that I'm just not ready to get back to crafting. The last year has been hard. Today is not helping. Today is not helping. And I know it's just a new day. Tomorrow's just a new day. It's just a new day. There's nothing spectacular happening. There's no, it's not anything like that, but it's still frustrating, and I hate it. And I wish I had happier news. I wish I could come on to here and be like, yeah, we're getting back to it. I really do. I really would like to start trying again. Maybe when we get the desk and stuff set back up, I'll at least sit down and try with you guys. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. I don't want to make any promises that I can't deliver on. So yeah. Other than that, I still have a ton of stuff left in my Destash. I have it marked at 20% off. I'll do 25% if you want to make me an offer for everything that's left. I will try to remember to link the video down below. It's not edited, so you'll have to check the spreadsheet to see what's available. I have a lot of Stamp Anything stamps left. I have a lot of dies left. I have some planner stuff left, but I need it out because right now it's just in a flat rate box in the way. So that'll be listed down below. And again, we'll do 25% off whatever I said in the video. Just email me your list. You'll hear how to do that in the other video, but I have all of that left to go. So I feel like, so this was the year of the snake, and a lot of people said this is was the end of a 9-year, which would make sense because it's been 9 years when all of this started. It's, the year of the snake, so we're shedding a lot. In 2026 is the year of the horse, and I'm a horse. So I'm going into this with my eyes wide open and being realistic, but also very optimistic that this is going to be one of the best years I've had in a while, whatever that looks like, however that looks like. And I hope that you will choose to be a part of that with me. So I appreciate you so very much. I don't know how I've made it through this video without crying. Probably because I have one more to film and I don't want to screw up my makeup. But anywho, that's really it. That's it. I hope I can come back before February, but I'm not going to make any like I said, I don't want to make any promises to you guys. I want to be realistic but optimistic at the same time. So we'll just have to see. And maybe it's just I sit down and do beginner friendly cards or something to help me get back into the groove. Let me know what you would like to see for when I come back. Because I will come back. I just don't know when. I don't know when. I think I'll know more once I see my hand surgeon next week. Because I'm also having, I don't know if it's carpal tunnel, if it's just residuals from the neck, but I've been having a lot of nerve pain in my arm and in my hands. It's literally from my neck all the way down to my fingertips. So I really don't know. But I will definitely keep you posted. Again, thank you to everyone who's reached out. Thank you to people who have sent cards and letters. I did renew my mailbox for 1 more year, so that is listed down below if you want to send a card or a postcard to say hello. I really do appreciate you. So if you celebrate, I hope you had a fantastic holiday season. This is a hard time for a lot of us. It felt like another day for me, so it wasn't the merriest of Christmases, but I'm blessed, and I'm trying to hold on and be grateful for what I do have because I am blessed. And it was a shitty year, but 2026 is going to be better. I mean, it's ending on the wrong foot, but tomorrow we're going to start on the right foot and we're going to be good to go. So anyway, that's it. Again, I'll have the Destash listed down below. All the other information you need to know. If you want to follow my other channels, I have a makeup channel. I have my At Home with Misty channel where I share more personal stuff. So anywho, and like I said, I may end up posting my word of the year video over here. We'll just have to wait and see. So anyway, I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, wherever you are. Let me know how you're doing in the comments below. Check in, say hi, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.